Hey everyone, happy Tuesday. It's my favorite day of the week because I get to come on here and share with you some information. You know what day it is. It's Mortgage Tip Tuesday with It's Your Girl, hashtag JLoan. All right, so before I get into my mortgage tip, I hope that you had a fantastic extended weekend. Happy 4th of July, one day late. Hopefully you just had some time to kind of just enjoy your family. I know I did. My daughter turned 11. My mother-in-law turned 62. And we had a lot of family in town. And although I'm very tired, it's always nice to see friends and family and be able to celebrate just life in general. So hoping you did the same, and that we'll all catch up on some rest sometime later. I wanted to talk about today is a National Workaholics Day. And if anybody who works in this industry, whether you're a real estate agent or whether you're a mortgage loan officer, since actually COVID, our lives have kind of been nonstop. And today's day is about kind of just trying to find that balance between work and just your personal life, and just realizing that you got to take some time for you. And it took me a long time in this business to realize that at some point I had to try to shut it off, to really not just be there's a difference between being there and being present, right? So I'm always there for my kids, but sometimes this business doesn't allow me to be present, which means I'm not fully focused on what it is that they're doing. And the older I get, I am starting to realize that there has to be a cutoff. So I'm hoping at some point in whatever career you do, that you are able to just find a point to just relax, and you got to take care of you. You can't help people if you're not doing well, okay? So now to my Mortgage Tip Tuesday. I'm just going to give you some tips on how to buy a home in 2022, okay? And it's very important to realize that your realtor is very key in this market. With the lack of inventory, whenever you put an offer forward, if the real estate agent on the other side doesn't really know your agent, maybe an agent who comes in and has a more known for doing great business and just who they are is better, their offer may stand to the top. So it's very important for you to interview your realtors to really find out about them and find out if they're a good fit for you, not only personality-wise, but making sure that they understand your wants and your needs, and there's no pressure from them, because it is a very, very intense process that happens. And if you choose the wrong realtor, I've seen that go so wrong. And so just interview a couple, not just your friend's friend or your cousin. Just interview and make sure that they're the right fit for you. And you also got to do the same thing, because your lender is key. Your lender is very key, because if you're getting financing and you're not paying cash and you're putting an offer in and they don't know who the lender is or who your loan officer is, or can they find them online, and what kind of reviews do they have, and are you not just pre-approved? Have you already been through underwriting? These things are all important. So really having a great relationship with your lender and who you choose and who your loan officer is can make your offer stand taller than anything else, okay? And then location. Your location should be kind of flexible. Maybe here inside of the Metroplex, you may not be able to find a home, but since 2020, a lot of us have been able to work from home. And so if that is still you, maybe not buying right inside the city, maybe in the outskirts of the city, maybe you're able to find a home that is available and is a little bit more flexible and can help you purchase a home. And then 4, buy a home that may need some updating, and maybe you don't want a fixer-upper, right? Maybe you don't want one that you have to fix the foundation and the roofing and all these things are wrong, but you can still buy an older home that needs paint, carpet, maybe some updating of the kitchen, maybe granite or wood floors, Maybe you want to add a bedroom. These are all things that you can do through financing. So keep in mind that financing isn't in a box. There's tons of loan programs, and until you make the phone call to really understand and know everything that's out there for you, you'll never know. Don't just leave it to online, okay? Now, number 5, realize that you don't have to put 20% down. I cannot believe the amount of people that I still talk to today that say, I can't get a conventional loan because I don't have 20% down. You don't have to put 20% down anymore. Conventional financing and FHA financing all go down to 3 or 3.5% down payment. And so you don't have to have 20% to purchase a home. That's nice if you do. And even if you do, you may not want to spend it all because we've all been through a pandemic and understand that jobs and financial security is important. And so even if you have it, you don't have to invest it, okay? Talk with a professional so we can go through your finances and figure out what is the best for you and your family. Number 6, make sure personally that this is the best time for you. And I say that because, sometimes you just get someone to say, oh, well, you should buy. But you really haven't taken the time to sit back and say, is this the right time for me? I do believe that everyone at some point in their life should buy a home. That may not be today for you. That may be 3 years for you. It may be today for someone else. So really evaluating your credit, your employment history. Are you ready to settle down where you live? Do you have assets? Do you have reserves? All these things are important before buying a home to make sure that you're making a financial investment for your future and not something that's going to be a burden or a disaster, ruin your credit, have a foreclosure. These are all things that you need to think about before buying a home. Number 7, consider getting a roommate to help you pay with half the bills. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they can help you qualify, right? But if you're scared to make that move and you buy a 3 or 4 bedroom and you're just yourself, you can always rent a bedroom out and help yourself with the bills. With rent prices rising as much as they are, now's a perfect time to, rent it out to obviously somebody you trust. And take that money and help with your expenses, your mortgage, things of that sort. And that may help. That may make you feel more comfortable. It's not for everybody, but it can go great just as well as it can go wrong, okay? And then number 8, you got to be patient. You cannot give up, and you must have faith. Buying a home at any time is stressful, but buying a home right now could be really stressful with lack of inventory, having to put tons of offers in, just being nervous about the biggest investment of your life. If you're ready, then you got to be patient. You got to not give up, and you got to have faith, okay? If you can do all of those things and put the right people beside you to help you and be your teammates and your encouragers and to help you through this time, it could be a wonderful, wonderful experience. So before I go, I just wanted to let you know right now, rates are at 3-week lows. So it's an even better time to buy a home because rates have kind of come down some, better than it's been in the past couple weeks. And it's a phenomenal time for you to just take a move. I'm telling you, don't always look at interest rate. Look at affordability. Can you afford a home in this market? And not stress yourself out, and you can still pay the bills and still save money. If you can do that, you should really look into purchasing a home. So if I can help you, as always, it's my pleasure. It's your girl JLoan. I am signing off. Until next week, I want you to be safe. I want you to be blessed, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.